Chris, what's your topic today?
My topic is: do professional athletes get paid too much?
Yes or no? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, I understand, because like there's this one football player in the NFL, Andrew Luck, plays for the Indianapolis Colts. He got signed last year or the year before, I'm not sure, or he got signed recently, and it's like for like a 4-year or 6-year deal, altogether worth like $140 million.
Wow.
And it's like, I know that you worked your whole life and that you're a quarterback. You got the whole franchise on your back. Most of America on your back.
Mm-hmm.
But like in essence, really all you're paid to do is, say, I think that guy's going to be open, down's the hike,
right.
Take a couple steps and throw the ball, But I mean, I guess it depends, certain sports, because like there's some sports like lacrosse, they don't get paid as much. They are technically professional, but
right.
they don't get paid as much because people don't really watch them. But like football players, man, quarterbacks getting paid $20 million, $25 million a year. I just think that's too much. I don't think it's.
I think that they're way overpaid.
Yeah, but I mean, they do use it, like they do do a lot of charity things too. So I guess they use it for good. They're not just greedy and just take all of the money. Yeah,
it's not that they're just storing it somewhere.
Sure, yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Some do probably.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Well, here's how I think of it is like, sure, they're playing sports for a large audience and they have a franchise and all that, but like, what makes them deserve to have that much money?
Yeah.
A lot of them, like, this is a very broad judgment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it though. Is like a lot of people who are like professional athletes in football, maybe. I feel like a lot of them don't really try hard in school.
Yeah.
And
well,
like they just kind of use sport. The best like really good athletes who get like scholarships to stuff and like they're like just in school to play sports. I feel like they don't really care about academics. They just really care about sports. And that's a broad statement, I know. There's lots of people who are very smart, like Harvard athletes. But I just think that a lot of these people, like, just, I don't know, maybe they don't deserve. I don't know, maybe that's too much to say.
When you compare just like college athletes, a lot of people watch that and they don't get paid. So I think the whole idea that like a lot of people watch professional athletes so they deserve that much money, I don't really think they do when you compare it to that college athlete level where they're just not being paid.
Yeah,
well,
and you get
so I don't
the
know.
same amount of
I
potential.
don't know if you consider that fair.
The whole essence, I thought the whole essence of like college sports is college comes first, so like school comes first, and then the sports part of it is like a secondary thing to it. But I think the reason why they get paid in the NFL is because that's the only thing.
Well, yeah, obviously they have to get paid.
You show up to
well,
work.
they don't need to be paid that much.
But if you think about it another way, though, if they didn't get paid that much, but how popular football is in America or a certain sport like basketball, and the team or the company like the NBA or the NFL is taking most of that money and the sports guys aren't getting paid as much, people would be like, oh, that ain't fair.
Well, isn't that how it is in college?
It pretty much be like what they're talking about.
Off these athletes. They're not
like
getting paid for
jerseys.
it.
My question is, why does like a working class person deserve less than an athlete? Like, why does an athlete deserve more than like a person who's like working like every day at a job?
I guess just because their level of skill that like people are, I don't know, willing to pay a lot to watch them play.
Yeah, it's the amount of attention they get because they're on a national stage. You're not doing your job on a national level.
Sure.
So that many people are seeing you, and if you're not getting paid that much, it's like kind of like what he was saying over there is that there'd be a point where they'd be like, hey, we're not getting enough money to be looked at this much.
Exactly. Yeah. And some people though.
Does that make professional sports? I mean, it is obviously entertainment, but does that make like athletes entertainers?
In a way.
I guess so, yeah, because you're
are.
watching the sport for entertainment and they're entertaining you by playing the sport.
Sometimes it gets like sometimes people say some things like they think that they need the money. Like I remember seeing somebody do sports and they did good for this team or whatever, and they were like, pay me my money, I earned that money. That's like $20 million, and it's like, man, I don't think, like there's this one basketball player. I forgot his name. He played for the Clippers a couple years ago. He was trying to get signed, and they were trying to sign him. They were going to sign him to like, he was a backup too. Like he didn't even start, and they were going to sign him for like $6 million a year, and he said no. And they were like, why would you not want $6 million? He said, because I got a family to support. And I was like, $6 million a year, man. I think he said,
can't
no,
support a family
oh
on
no,
$6 million.
he said I have to put food on the table. That's what he said. I was like, man, that's enough. That's enough food.
$6 million.
He must be buying some
Yeah.
expensive food.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, I got to put food on the table for
he's
my
just trying to
kids.
get
And it's like,
a-
exactly.
Yeah.
And he eventually got hired and he got signed. That's just
That's
terrible.
lame.
Exactly. I don't get it.
Are Olympic athletes paid?
I
To
don't
go
think,
to the Olympics, or
If an Olympic athlete succeeds and like gets a medal, they're not paid, right?
no, I don't think they are. No.
No.
I don't think so.
Do you think they deserve to be paid?
I mean, a lot of people watch the Olympics.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is
I don't
true.
So,
think
like-
there's any
But
reason
it's
for them
also
not
like
And
a
the Olympics is
worldwide
all
thing.
corporate too.
I mean,
Like
that's true.
NBC owns the Olympics pretty much in America.
Uh-huh.
So it's like
Think about what happens when you win a medal, though. Like you're doing tours.
Yeah, you're getting
Yeah, I mean, you're getting money
You're
through other
guaranteed like a
things.
Exactly.
sponsorship.
Michael Phelps makes a
Michael Phelps
Yeah,
is set
Sure,
for
man.
life.
So every
Okay.
time you win, if you succeed, let's say like you're probably gonna get looks for sponsorships and like partnerships with those larger corporations and stuff like that.
that's for like swimming's a really popular event, and Michael Phelps is very successful in swimming. There's no denying that.
Oh, yeah.
But like the air rifle shooting person or something, like, I mean, what are they gonna get? Or the decathlon.
Yeah, if you're just like not a medal-winning Olympic athlete, or
or
if-
like,
like,
even
even
if
or
you
a
win
medal
or
winning
like
in
you
a
win
less
a medal,
popular
Even
in,
if
like,
you win a
in
medal in
You know,
like
like
a
cares
really
about.
yeah, it's
like
like
kind of
not one of the
obscure
popular
sport.
sports.
Yeah,
I got you,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if there's like companies that would want to partner with you. Like if there's an air rifle company that would want to partner with you if you win the
Yeah.
Olympics, or if there's like like if you're a runner, maybe a shoe, maybe or something
Yeah.
like that. Like it's possible, but I just don't know. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
that's
not,
another,
as you said, it's not.
that's
popular.
another thing, man. People get paid a lot for endorsements. Popular professional athletes.
That's true. That's
Like
true. Yeah.
they probably get like free. I mean, they could probably buy as many Nike shoes as they want, but I guarantee they get free Nikes.
They
and
probably
stuff.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I just think. I don't know. I'm really. I mean, I can see both sides of it. Yeah, you do work your whole life, and you sacrifice a lot, and there's not a guarantee you'll make it. And you're risking, your health. Some NFL players like running backs, they get old, but they keep on playing. Some of them can barely walk now because of all the injuries. But
Right.
in the same way, you're getting, you're getting paid a king's ransom to play a child's game.
I
man.
think that football players should be paid a living wage and because it's their job, it's like what they do for a living, and they should be paid enough to retire enough comfortably because
Yeah.
like when the season ends, when they're done. But the amount that they're paid, I think, is ridiculous.
Yeah, but
And
I just
it's
think that's
maybe too much.
I think it's just part of the business, the market of it, because every team has salary caps, a certain amount of money they can spend, and last year the NBA was their salary cap got bigger, their salary cap grew like a lot, and I guess other teams like, well, to get that guy to come to my team, I got to pay him more than that team, so I'm definitely gonna make sure he comes out, because there's some football players, great football players from back then. I'm sure, Joe Montana, didn't get paid as much as Tom Brady gets paid, or
Right.
because just the market, the size of the market, how big it's growing and stuff. That's what I think.
I think we were saying about like competition, them like not wanting them to go to another team. That's like a big thing, I think.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because they will be willing, to throw it out. But I don't know. I guess I can see both sides of it. To be honest with you, I don't really have an opinion, but
Yeah, it's one of those topics that kind of like it depends on how you look
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I still
definitely.
believe, even if some people don't think they should be getting paid as much as they do now, I still believe they should still be paid a good amount.
Right.
A very good amount.
I just think they should be paid less.
Yeah, but I mean, I think they should get paid a very good amount. Because like you look at the stars in the NFL, the one of the biggest, like I said, 140 million.
Mm-hmm.
But then you look at like, I guess it's kind of like the minimum wage of the NFL. An NFL player can't be paid less than like $500,000 a year, or like $1 million.
Wow.
Or like, cause like you can't be paid less than that. That's the minimum.
lot.
Yeah, that's the league minimum. Yeah,
That's still
which
like
is still a good
amount of money.
exactly,
Really good
Yeah.
amount of money.
which is still a really good amount of money. So either way, if you make it to the NFL, you have an average career, you're still set for
That's
a little
good.
while.
That's great.